Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I have another market vlog for you. I'm so excited. This market is going to be at a tulip farm, which is really cool. So it is this Saturday. Today is Thursday. I'm not going to be able to have much time of actually crocheting for this. I have started a black love cat and I would love to finish that before the event, but I have a lot of stuff going on between now and then that are not crochet related. So I thought I'd just start the video now to where I can show you the market day itself and then maybe some more behind the scenes stuff. Starting off with a yarn haul. If you have seen recently in my videos, I have been sad that the yarn has gone out of stock on Walmart's website. I got it. It came back in stock, so I got brown and cream. I'm going to go ahead and show you. And I got a large box of Premier yarns. This is all Premier Basic Chenille Brights. Very excited about this. They had a bag deal going on where it was 3 for, I think, $8, which is a really good deal. So I got a lot of that and then some one-offs so I can completely focus on tomorrow buying a lot of the Mama Made Minis and Premier Yarns Collab Basics yarn. I'm so excited about that. I have reminders set on my phone, so tomorrow at noon I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to get every single color and I'm going to get multiples of a lot of their neutrals. So I'm excited about that. So let me go ahead and unbox this with you and I'll show you what I got. We'll start with the least exciting stuff, which is the Walmart yarn. I shouldn't say it's least exciting though because it's the stuff I use mostly. Okay, I think y'all can see me better there. So first box, let's see what we've got. It is the cream yarn. So I've got 4 skeins of ivory in Mainstays Cozy Chenille yarn. So the other one is going to be the brown yarn. It's beautiful! And here is 4 skeins of the color Toffee. I am so excited that they got this back in stock. I was so disappointed when they were out of stock for so long, but it's back. So now we can open the big one. Let me see if I can get it set up a little bit better for y'all. So most of this is the bag deal, but a lot, I also got some of the colors that are one-offs that I knew I needed some of, and I got a couple colors that I've never gotten before. So pretty! So I'll tell y'all what those are. They sure taped this box good. It's got like 3 layers of the Premier Yarns tape on it. Alright, so we will start with the bag deals. So I got 3, 6, 9 skeins of the colorway Peach. This is a lot, but I have some really cool ideas of what I want to do with this. A lot of dragons, and seeing as the Strawberry Festival that I go to in my local town and sell at is coming up soon, I thought any pinks would be great, and this is different than the blush pink, so I thought it'd be perfect. So I got 9 skeins of that. I got 3 skeins of tangerine. I don't remember if this was part of the bag deal or not. I think it was. I only got one of these though because I have a little bit of the bright orange that I use as secondary colors on stuff left, but I've always wanted to try this and it looks like a beautiful color. So I got 3 skeins of tangerine. I got 2 skeins of kiwi. This one was not a bag deal. And then this is a new color for me again. This is the color lemon. I got 2 skeins of this. I have yellow, but I don't have any dark yellow left, so I really wanted to get a darker yellow. I am so happy with this color. It's beautiful. I got 2 skeins of that. I got 1 skein of cotton candy because this is the stuff I use as contrast on a lot of my projects. It's more vibrant than the blush pink that I use from the Mainstays, and it's less vibrant than this peach right here. So I'm really excited to have another skein of this. And then this is the last thing I got from the bag deal. I got 6 skeins of steel cut oats. And this is actually a new color for me too. The one that I got last time was, I can't remember, but I did get a brownish color last time and I don't remember what color it was. And then, this is debatably my favorite one. I got 2 skeins of the colorway Caribbean. This is so pretty. I really want to make something with this color and maybe even this color together. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Like have a dinosaur and then the spikes be this and maybe like a light purple. That would be so pretty. But that is the yarn haul, and I might be able to fit it into this video, we'll see, of me unboxing the new Mama Made Minis yarn. If not, that will be coming in a completely different video as like a review thing. I've never reviewed a yarn before. Of course, well, I've given my opinions on yarn before, but I've never actually reviewed a yarn before, so that could be interesting. But I'm so happy with all of these colors. I'm just so happy with all of these colors. I went on the Premier Yarns website just to get some of my basic colors before I ordered the Mama Made Minis yarn, just to make myself feel a little bit better when I actually get the Mama Made Minis yarn, so I don't feel like I'm spending over $200, which I will be doing. Not $200 of that, probably over $100 though. So that's my haul of yarn. I don't think I'm going to put it away right now. I might just slide it to the corner of my room. We will see, but I have a lot of other things to do. I'm going to go make supper real quick, get that prepped, and then if I have time before supper, I'm going to come back in and work on the Black Loaf Cat. Alright, so this is how much of the black cat I got done yesterday. Not a whole lot. I'm home now, and you just saw I put away all of my yarn. The Walmart yarn I had to put under my bed because I had no room left in my closet. So I did get my hands on some of the Mama Made Minis yarn today, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if it'll come in this video. We'll see. If so, I'll do an unboxing of it. Don't know where I'm going to put all that. I might have to get some more cube storage to put in my closet, so we'll see about that. But other than that, nothing has happened, so I'm going to spend the rest of the evening making this cat, a gray pushing cat, and then we'll see what else I can get up to between now and bedtime. So I'm going to work on that. We'll catch up on YouTube. I haven't watched basically any YouTube this week, so I have, I think, 30 videos on my watch later playlist, so I'm very excited, and I will meet y'all back with an update, probably when this cat is done and I'm starting on the gray one. Guys, coming on to show you what I've got done. So it is currently 10:01. I've been working on these for probably an hour now. I did take a little bit of a break to pack the truck with my dad, so we've got everything packed except for what I'm making tonight. So I made a black loaf cat. Haven't done any of the details. I'm going to bring the stuff to do that tomorrow just so I don't have to focus on that tonight. But I have the black loaf cat and the pushing gray loaf cat. And now, last thing I'm going to do before I go to bed is I'm going to make a Siamese loaf cat with the dark brown Premier Basics yarn. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it up on the screen. And then steel cut oats, because I got a lot of this yarn in the bag deal. So I'm going to make this. It should only take about 30 more minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed. I don't think I'm going to get much more done tomorrow before the event. I don't know exactly what I want to bring with me. Probably make a mini loaf cat out of the Siamese color as well if this turns out good. Just because I did sell one the other day in the mini loaf cat. So when I have all of the loaf cats in stock, let's see what else. I think I might bring some green and yellow to make some of the little duck with frog hats, and I'll definitely want to bring some cream to make some hat ducks. We'll see, maybe that's something I can work on the way over tomorrow. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish this little cat here. I am almost done for the night, so I will meet y'all back either when I finish this or tomorrow to get ready to go. Alright, I think I've already showed you these two cats, but I'm about to go to bed and I wanted to show you I finished the Siamese cat. Super cute. I love how it turned out. This is honestly adorable. I'm, as I said, going to pack the yarn to do the details tomorrow, and I also packed what's left of these two colors to make a mini love cat for my mini love cat display. So I'll make that tomorrow as well. I'm going to go to bed now, try to get some rest. It is currently 10:40. I have packed yarn in here. I have yarn to make ducks. Yeah, mainly just ducks. So that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so we're at the event. Freezing to death. It is very windy. We're almost 2 hours in, no sales, and I've had one customer come by. So, very slow. It is very windy and cold today, so I think that's why. So, hopefully it'll pick up later and maybe stop blowing. It's so cold. I wasn't even able to do my regular setup, so hopefully it gets better. Alright guys, so it is Monday, the Monday after the market, and I did get a couple clips at the market itself. Let me just tell you, that was the weirdest experience of a market I've ever had. It turned out being a great market in the end, but it was miserable for the first bit. So the market was from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which was a very long market. That's the longest one I've ever been to. We ended up leaving about 15 minutes early, but that's okay. It was really cold. It was about 32 degrees, and we set up under a pavilion at the tulip farm, and it was a dirt floor, and the wind was blowing really, really bad. So we tried to set up the tent, and the tent started blowing away, and another person's tent blew down and got all bent, and I didn't want that to happen because I just got this tent for Christmas. So we took the tent down, and I had my dad park his truck on the side of my booth where the wind was blowing, which blocked a bit of the wind. Still wasn't able to put out all of my stuff, and the setup didn't look like I wanted it to. And then for the first 3 hours, I got no sales, and I was absolutely freezing because the wind did not let up all day, and it was really cold. And on top of all of that, the dirt floor, they wet it down a few times with a hose, but I lost a few of my pieces due to the dirt getting on the white pieces. So it was fine on the darker plushies, but let me show you what it did to some of the white ones. So here is my bunny, and you can see the dirt on the ear and right here. So the wind would blow the dirt up and it would get on the plushies. And then both of my Snoopies got the worst of it. So you can see they are tan, and they are not supposed to be tan. So I'm going to be trying to see if I can wash them, because that is almost $100 worth of product right there that I lost, and that is really disappointing. So for the first 3 hours I did not get a sale, and then I finally got a sale 4 hours in, and then an hour after that I got another sale, and an hour after that I got another sale, and then right around the time when they did the Easter egg hunt, they had an Easter egg hunt, and right then I got all of my sales within 1 hour minus 3 sales. So let me read off what sold. Alright, so the first thing that sold was a mini blue octopus and a bathrobe bear for $45 total. So the bathrobe bears are completely sold now. They sell a lot better than I thought they would, so I will be making more of those. Second thing that sold was a green mini dino for $7 from the mini spin. And then a red mini octa for $5, and that concludes all of the early sales, and then everything else was within an hour. So I sold a black loaf cat for $25, Minnie Mouse for $20, a purple and a blue mini axolotl for $12 from the mini spin, Bubbles the turtle for $34. I'm so glad that he sold. I've had him for a while now, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be making him again, but with a little bit of a different color combination this time. Sold a yellow and a green mini axolotl from the mini spin for $12. I sold another green dino from the mini spin for $7. I sold a purple axolotl from the mini spin for $7. I sold the gray bunny with the yellow dress for $30, and right about this time, right before that, was when I realized that all of my plushies were getting dirty, which was so disappointing, because I am confident that that other bunny, the white one with the pink dress, would have sold. So disappointed that that they got dirty. Anyway, then I sold a strawberry hat duck and a pink axolotl for $50. I sold a maroon and a purple mini octa for $10. I sold a bee and a mini spin dino for $25. I sold a Siamese kitten, a brown speckled kitten, a tuxedo kitten, and a yellow tabby kitten for $64. And then I sold a yellow mini axolotl for $7 and a pink medium axolotl for $18. And then I made a barter for a dress, so I bartered the bunny with the carrot and the monkey with the banana for a beautiful dress that I'm going to wear for Easter. Let me show you. So here is the dress. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's this blue dress right here, and I just had to show it because technically it was a sale. I will count barters in the future as profit, just because I technically did sell them. I just exchanged it for a different product. So this dress cost $64.50, and the plushies came out to a total of $62 or $60, I can't remember which, but she just went ahead and covered the last few dollars because she was so happy with the plushies. So it never hurts to ask if people want to barter. I am still very happy about this purchase, and that goes towards the total. So let me go ahead, add everything up, and I will get the total for y'all. So in total, counting the dress, which was $64.50, I made a total of $442.50. So I think this was a pretty good market. I am very glad that my dad convinced me to stick around. He's the one that brought me. And at the beginning, I was so cold and so exhausted of just standing there for 3 hours. I was sitting in the truck for most of the time, and we'd go out and stand in the sun because it was so cold. Finally, I got my first sale, which got me a little bit happier because it was the bathrobe bear, and it always makes me happy to see someone buying, especially something that I've created the pattern for. So that was really cool. So once I got that sale, I was a little bit more enthusiastic because it also covered my booth fee. So I just kept going on and held out for the Easter egg hunt just because I thought maybe it'd bring in a few more customers, and I was blown away with how many people came through after that. So I will be going back next year for the opening day, because opening day was apparently much better than the second week, which this was the second week. So I will be going back to opening day next year. I have already reserved my spot, and I'm going to try to figure out between now and then something to do so my plushies don't get the dirt all over them. I'll see if she can maybe have me set up somewhere else. I just don't want to risk losing more product again. So I will update you in a future video if the cleaning of my plushies worked. I really hope it does because I don't want to lose all of them. If worst comes to worst, I will clean it up, all of them up as best as I can. And I know my niece will love the bunny. I'll keep the graduation Snoopy, and then the other Snoopy, I love Snoopy, I'll just keep him too. So, or I can sell them at a future market at a discounted price. People need to know, of course, that their plushies will get dirty, so it's just what's going to happen over time. But anyway, guys, also, before I end off the video, on the way home, I stopped by Michael's, and this was the best Michael's I've ever been to. I'll insert a few clips here or here of what it looked like. It was very stocked. I went in hoping to get some Feels Like Bliss. They did not have any, but that's okay. They did have a sold out brunette blanket color that I have been wanting to get back for a while now. And as an added bonus, I had a $5 voucher from there, so I got a $15 skein of yarn for about $9.58. And this is the beautiful green color of brunette blanket called Malachite. I think I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not positive. But I love this color for stems on all of my strawberry plushies. And if y'all don't know yet, one of my biggest things that I sell at in the year is the Strawberry Festival in my local town. Last year I made about $1,400 in 2 days and a spend of about 8 hours total. So a very good market, and I got this because I'm really hoping to make a lot of strawberry themed things in the coming videos. So stay tuned for that, and I'm really glad I got that. That was the only thing I got that I wanted to show y'all before I signed off. Also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier, but I was able to get my hands on about $200 worth of the Mama Made Minis and Premier Basic Chenille Brights collab of their yarns, so I'm really excited to get that. It said it shipped, so hopefully in the next 1 or 2 videos I'll be able to unbox that with y'all. A lot of exciting things are coming to the channel, so stay tuned. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see me next. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!